All right, everybody, the game has started about 30 minutes early. We were not 100% set up for everything yet, but we're going to make do and we'll make adjustments on the fly. First down game by the Warriors of Zephyrhills Christian Academy. If you're joining us here, appreciate you. It's our very first stream, so we're learning as we go together. Appreciate everybody being here today. All right, got first down from the 31-yard line for the Warriors. And we get a stop just past the line of scrimmage by the Red Devil. We're starting so early, I don't have the roster sitting in front of me yet to be able to make some good call-outs for the boys, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
It's on the 3-yard line. Nate.
Second and 8 from the 33. Warriors in a spread with Quinn to the left. Oh, wing back out there too. And a run up the middle is stuffed by almost the entire defensive line. Looks like getting credit for the line of scrimmage and nothing else. It's going to be third and long from the 33-yard line.
No gain on the play. Third down. Stand up home.
Pass is complete for the flat before the first down. That's a
For your Warriors, Trisha Bailey.
All right, it's going to be fourth and about 3 yards.
Fourth down.
From the 38-yard line. Here, do you mind just slide that over, or do you mind handing that to me real quick? I'm streaming on the. It didn't get set up right in the stand here, and I'm gonna have to adjust on the fly here. They started the game 30 minutes early today. It's a fake. And the Warriors convert
the Warriors up to the 35
fake
for
punt
a first down.
for a first down. For a second here. All right, guys. I'm getting some stuff adjusted back that this wasn't working. And we didn't have that extra 30 minutes to figure it out, but appreciate you being patient with us here. All right. We got 1st and 10 from about the 38-yard line for the Red Devils. Pass is complete to the flat and quickly wrapped up, but the ball is out, and it looks like the Red Devils have recovered as long as he wasn't ruled down first. When it's Williston football, 1st and 10. Heck of a play. And
Loose ball, Williston has recovered. Ball 35.
we got about the most going wrong together at the same time with rain starting to come down a little bit. And that's why we got in the very back here, so we can hopefully cover the equipment. And we got everything trying to go wrong at the same time here. They're trying to point out the double rainbow. It looks like I've got a little too much zoom there for that. So y'all can see the setup we got right now with umbrella going over everything, but a run up the middle. Little helmet flying off action.
Warriors, Roger Jones.
Looks like they got him just behind the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 2nd and 11.
We're going to play safe.
1 yard loss on the play, 2nd and 11.
Four deep left, 2 inside back. Go off to the right side.
Some nice little hole opens up, but closes with a host of Warrior defenders. We're going to have a short gain on the play. We're going to be 3rd and about 7 from about the 38.
Williston with a 4 yard gain on the play, 3rd and 6.
Oh. All right, Williston is taking a timeout. I'm going to try to set up a different tripod to make this a little more stable.
What everybody says, how I'm messed up. With all these red toys in my hand.
Let's go. Try to make this as compact as possible here. And that's a very short timeout. I lost it, guys, while I was getting the stuff set back up. I'm sorry.
Williston at 47 with 1st down.
All right. Almost. All right. That should give us a good ability right there.
One yard gain on the play, 2nd and 9.
a little bit here to try not to be quite so zoomed in on it. We're closer here than we were last week.
What's the ball? Watch out, right here, right here. Watch the ball.
And Mario Walker on the carry. Pretty sure I still haven't gotten completely set up to be able to tell you I know the right numbers off the top of my head here.
Water break.
All right, we got a water break. I might have a moment to switch it out here then. There we go. Hoping that'll give us a little bit of a better look at the game here. Trying to. Of course, when they start the game 30 minutes early, you don't get a chance to get everything set up right. But we're going with it. Yep. We're first and 10 from just outside the 40. Looks like a gain of a couple, or maybe one.
1 yard gain on the play. It's 29. 6 minutes left in the first quarter.
Oh, oh, we got a touchdown run. Okay. Good job, boys. Gonna try to get up over the umbrella for us here.
That's right.
My goodness. The extra point is good with 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. We've got Williston up 7 to Zephyrhills Christian Academy 0. And he boots that one into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. Red Devil defense is taking the field. First and 10 for the Warriors from the 20. And it looks like we've got an illegal procedure or a false start against the Warriors. That's going to back them up. Man, pass is broken up successfully. It's okay, and then you said the message. Tackle for loss made by the Devils. Back them up another 3 yards. Bring up 2nd and 18. Yeah, it's okay.
Thanks for fourth down. The Williston will start on the 35-yard line. 4:21 left in the first quarter.
And there is a fumble.
Loose ball. Warriors after 5. Christian Bailey recovering. Giving the Warriors back the ball on the 50-yard line. 1 yard left. Second and 11.
All right, we got second and long for the Warriors. Takes a toss sweep to the right side. Stopped after a gain of about 5 yards. We're looking at
Kendall Johnson once
third
again
and
for your
medium to
Warriors.
long.
Third down, balls on the 46.
Hey, William, will you do me a huge favor? They've got a public Wi-Fi, but it's password protected. Will you see if we can get that? Because the internet out here for mobile internet is terrible. It's not maintaining the strength. I mean, I don't know if maybe at the ticket gate or something, but only whenever you get a moment, maybe like after the change in his possession or something, if you don't mind, people. I appreciate you. We have to make good the charter. Take so it's over on the right side of the flag on field.
Some players. Formation.
Take the first thing off the door and back him up behind and make an answer over there.
For what?
Red Devils faithful that made the trek down to Zephyrhills is starting to get wild for the third and long. We got third and about 18. And the Red Devils make the stop deep in the backfield. It's going to be 4th and long.
On my way. 55.
Warriors are back in their punt formation. Snap gets back, but there's whistles before the play. Looks like we've got another either illegal formation or false start.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
And that's a boomer of a punt, which finishes with a Warrior touchdown.
Yard line.
All right, everybody. Let's change the possession. We got a minute 21 left on the first quarter. Red Devils taking over on their 30-yard line. Handoff up the middle goes for a gain of what appears to be 2.5 to 3 yards.
3 yard gain on the play. 2nd and 7. Ball's on the 35. 1:05 left in the quarter.
All right. Red Devils come out in their traditional wing tee with a receiver split out wide to the right. And we get a large hole opened up on the right side, but
Marion
some wet
Walker
artificial
with a
turf
carry for the Red Devils.
helps bring down Mario. But not after he gets a first down. We're going to move the chains. 1st and 10 from about the 45-yard line. Maybe 46.
Williston with a first down. Ball's on the 46.
All right. Williston has split backs with twins out wide to the left side of their formation. And it looks like it's an equipment violation. So the Warriors have to make a quick substitution.
And that marks the end of the first quarter.
And the resulting runoff in the clock is the end of the first quarter with the Red Devils up 7-0 over the Warriors.
Thanks, man. Oh, you got it? No, I'm saying I don't have it. I need to. The stream's going a little bit, but it's not doing great, man. I appreciate you. Anyway.
All right,
Just a
we're going to have
reminder,
a
once again,
big
we are
shout out
selling our
to
50/50
Mr. William
raffle
Whitehurst,
tickets
who's
this
going to
evening
try
down
to
at the gate.
go get
That
the
is to benefit our senior
Zephyrhills
mission
Christian Academy
Louise this
public
year.
Wi-Fi.
We thank you in advance for your support. They are selling the raffle tickets once again down at the gate, and possibly the
As we
stands here
build out the
shortly.
channel, we'll
But
make
thank you
sure
once
to
again for your support.
highlight the JV, the other sports at Williston, any of your submissions that you can get a hold of. We'll highlight on the channel, cut it together, edit it. It's like one of my favorite baseball teams, the Savannah Bananas, say, you're not trying enough if you don't mess it up the first time you try it. So we're going to keep trying everything we can to highlight Williston athletes of all ages and all sports. And takes a little handoff to the left side with a big old hole opened up. Looks like a gain of about 8 yards to the Warriors' 46, where it'll be second and short.
8-yard gain on the play, second and 2. Ball's on the 46.
All right, Red Devils come back out and split back with twins to the left. And it just looks like a blast play up the middle with the Williston O-line and running back. Certain a little dominance to pick up that first down after a gain of about 10.
Number 22, Jamari Williams for Williston.
All right, we got a little wing to the left, and we've got a big run to the left side.
Flag on the play.
Picked up about 6 yards, but it's coming back from a hold on the offensive line, it would appear. We're going to mark off 10 and run it again.
Well, you got the one-on-one over there.
All right, looks like waiting right,
That one-on-one right.
strong right. Back to pass and throws an absolute dime. Oh. I mean, one of the best pass plays you'll see that doesn't end up being successful for a touchdown, but I think coaches saw something there that they could take advantage of. Good route, good play fake, good throw. Just got to complete it and get 6.
Hey, come through. Hey, you got it on
Everything is pretty wet outside right now. This might be the only time in the last 6 days it hasn't just rained continuously. And a little counter, busted wide open. Finally brought down after a huge gain. You don't expect the 2nd and 20 run play to just absolutely dominate. Thank you though, man. Appreciate it. Hunter said that it was coming through, just not as good as we were hoping here. All right, we've got 1st and 10 and just outside the red zone. And it looks like we're in for 6. Lamar Williams takes it all the way in from the 21-yard line for the score. The holes are getting to be pretty big, it looks like. Weight room staying off for the O-line. Very strong run, great handoff, good execution. Number 9 Ryan's back for what's almost become automatic with a PAT. And flipped the upright perfectly. Puts it on the roof
And
of the
one is good.
field
Giving
house
Williston
for the Red Devils to go up 14 to nothing with 9 minutes and 32 seconds left in the second quarter. And I might have to mute it so we don't get DMCA'd by Fanstorm. Okay, everybody. While the song's a banger, we'll unmute it here in a moment. There we go. Back to normal broadcast audio here. And Ryan absolutely boots one deep into the end zone there. Went a little overcorrect on the pan. That's all right. As we get a little better, we'll maybe bring out some volunteers to assist with the broadcast. If you're interested in helping out at all, feel free to reach out to me via email at robert.mack@willistonsportstation.com. So after the booming kickoff, the Warriors are facing 1st and 10 against the Red Devil defense at their own 20. Warriors come out the full spread with a back offset to the left of the quarterback. And a little throw out to the flat is complete. And goes for about 30 yards. Actually, just short of 30 yards. We're going to mark it at about 28. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from
For 11
the
with the
Warriors' 48-yard
Gavin
line.
Davis.
Warriors come back out in the same formation. Full spread. The Red Devils playing, it's like a flat four. And makes the stop in the backfield for a loss of about 2 yards on the inside zone. Looks like the Red Devil offensive and defensive line is pretty dominant this evening.
Slight loss of yards for the Warriors. Second down. Balls on the 45.
Warriors are back out in the same formation. Full spread. Pass out to the flat. Again, it's broken up beautifully. Might need to get the description checked on my glasses because that was hard for me to see, but it looked like it was number 1.
Pass for the Warriors.
Huh?
Corrected by number 3 for Williston.
Number
Giovanni
3.
Green.
Thank you. I'm going to see if I can pull up the
3rd and 12. Ballers on the 45.
roster and the we got 3rd and long with the Red Devils throwing a cover 3 shell. Passes incomplete out to the flat, except that might have been backwards for a loss of yardage. Goes down as a lateral and a loss of about 9. Looks like the Line judge is marking it off back there for 4th and long, or is that going to stay? Yeah, it's marked off to the 35 back there, so that was definitely a lateral. And they're trying to fake on 4th and about a mile. And looks like we might get a special teams touchdown. I'm looking for the mark from the officials.
With the Warriors pick for 4th down and recovered by Williston, number 23, Keandre Williams.
It's going to be 1st and 10
Bringing the Red Devils to the
from
20
the
yard line.
Warriors 20 for the Red Devils. And play is blown dead at the start. Looking for an indication from the referee, and it looks like a timeout was taken by the Warriors.
I was down, but now yeah. It's all God, they say no. Yeah. I used to be stuck in that. Yeah, I was down, but never. I was down, but now I'm. Yeah. It's all God, they say no. Yeah. Yeah. I used to be stuck in that. Yeah, I was down, but like my name is It's no Satan gonna be no better. So I had to ask my consider this okay to sleep. Boy, if I hit this out of the park, but so players like they stuck in park. They I don't have a wife here. 2000 hours you think.
You're welcome. All right, we got 1st and 10 coming out of the timeout. With the Red Devils have twins to the right with split backs, and we are losing it on that corner of the field over there. But from the indication on the line judge, we got a gain of about 9 yards.
2nd and 2, balls on the 12.
Oh, make it 8. 2nd and 2 from the 12-yard line. All right, we're in a split back look and just pushing ahead for the 1st down on a gain of about 4, it would appear. But definitely enough to pick up the 1st down, 1st and goal.
1st down.
I have a say, and it's
Red Devils in their classic wing look. Takes the pitch right, completely untouched for a touchdown.
Number 4 into the end zone for the Red Devils. Cameron Manet. Touchdown for Williston. There is a flag on the play.
Looks like it's coming back. I didn't catch the call. All right, and we drop back to pass on first down and throw an absolute dime for the front corner of the end zone. Dropped it in a bucket while standing in and taking the hit. Beautiful, beautiful play. Wish I was recording that one on video for Facebook. But that's two straight plays, two straight touchdowns, one of them
that
count.
time. Ramey Webb into the end zone.
Good catch by Randy Webb to convert for 6. Okay. Well, they have called that on the 1 yard line. So it's second and goal instead. My apologies. Wing left, split in left. And it's being run straight up the middle by Jamari, but looks like he did not cross the plane. They give him forward progress to look like no gain.
Number 2 leading the tackle for your Warriors, Amori Smith.
It's going to be third and goal. Very similar look to last play. And another flag is thrown. This time it's delay a game. Back it up 5 and make it third and goal from about the 6.
Penalty against Williston. Delay game.
We take the handoff up the left side. Looks like we're going to be just short. Fourth and goal from, looks like the 2 yard line.
Warriors still pushing back, keeping the Red Devils out of the end zone. Let's keep them noise going, Warrior fans.
All right, Red Devils are going for it on fourth and goal from about the 2 yard line. And it's going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, some more yellow laundry on the field. Let's see what the call is. It's a personal foul on the Warriors, so touchdown stays on the board.
Thank you.
All right. Ryan's lining up the extra point. Converting it will put us up 21-0 over the Warriors with 4:22 left in the second quarter. And he booms it strong and through the uprights. And With 4:22 left in the second quarter, we're at Williston 21, Zephyrhills Christian Academy 0.
That'll be free. You don't get two on that one. They just $2 back. Oh no, that's the Olympic one. What kind of They take cat down there this year. Why y'all get black? They get that for no. What the baby?
So,
I can't do it.
so after, so I only pick up for after.
Not 100% sure how they're going to enforce the personal foul penalty after the kickoff, but supposedly that's what's happening.
That's all minutes.
Ryan puts it back into the end zone. Zephyrhills is bringing it out. He's got a theme. I'm not 100% sure what this laundry's on the field for over here near midfield.
There's a flag on the play.
It was down here at about midfield. Oh, it's the sideline warning for Williston. So we effectively have no penalty for the personal foul enforced. Well, we've got that on video. We can see exactly how that's supposed to be handled next time. But Zephyrhills Christian Academy is attempting to make it 21-7 on the extra point. The extra point is no good. And with 4:06 remaining, we're at Williston 21, Zephyrhills Christian Academy 6. We're going to check in on some of the other scores around the
Once
area.
again, just a reminder, we are selling the round tickets for our senior trip, missions trip to Greece. You can get the tickets at the gate, and I believe there are people walking around selling them, but either way, you can buy them at the gate to support our senior missions trip to Belize. Thank you once again for your support.
Anybody have any score updates that they want to throw into the chat? We'll give you a shout out on the stream saying thanks for contributing. Right now, Hawthorne is up 7-0 on Oakleaf. They just pulled that from the Hawthorne Sports Network. And we've got a short little kick
Break down, break down, break down, break down.
that looks like we broke a few tackles and get out past the 40. Short field for the Red Devils.
And with the kick, Williston will be at the 39-yard line. Water break.
And we have a officials timeout for a water break at 3:59 left in the second quarter.
You know, you gotta leave one thing on one side. One thing on one side down there.
According to the North Central Florida Prep football page,
Y'all cheer on the
Dixie County is up 6-0 at the end of the first on Bellevue. That's of note since we've got a date with Bellevue in the coming weeks. Fort White is tied with Fernandina Beach at 14 apiece. Madison County has taken on their I-10 rivals, Columbia County, and are winning 6-0. Ocala Vanguard was up 7-0 on Leesburg. Crowd still seems to be inquiring about the personal foul penalty that never was. It'd be interesting to find out how that officiating will be handled next time, but we're at wing left split backs and we are off to the races. Mr. Williams is looking for pay dirt, and we got a touchdown, Red Devils. I'd like to say ball don't lie. Playing basketball on the blacktop at Williston Elementary School was the first place we learned that ball don't lie.
I guess that's what we were gonna get him.
Big time run, sir. Big time run. Looked like another number 22 I used to watch break off big runs like that. Sure Marlon's out there watching this video somewhere.
Correction, 22, Jamari Williams.
All right, Ryan's lining up for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and a good kick. Makes it 28-6 with 3:46 left in the second quarter. Your Williston Red Devils turn a short work of that offensive possession. They keep working it that short. You almost worry about the defense getting tired. But looks like the defense is about to get out there, get coached up, and get them another stop because the only
And with
points
the extra
scored
point,
have
Williston
been
is at
on
28.
the
Your Warriors at 6 with 3:40 seconds left.
special
in the half.
teams. Crowd is still asking for their yards that they didn't get earlier. As the Red Devils line up to kick the kickoff. Ryan doesn't have as pretty as a kick as he usually does, but he bangs it back non-returnable.
That one last week, excuse me, got that big stick. Or that big, let me tell you something, Dave. Robert had that kick last week. They were so excited. I was like,
All right.
I loved it. I don't know. I was just swing.
Looks like the kickoff may have gone out of bounds instead of through the back of the end zone, so Zephyrhills Christian Academy will take over on the 35-yard line.
Where? Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Y'all literally sure. It's fine.
All right, Red Devils are back in a too high shell, looking maybe cover 4 against the spread of the Zephyrhills Christian Academy Warriors. They got a back offset left, looking towards the flat again. And the ball is complete for a gain of a first down, just a little over 10 yards made off the pass to the flat and the missed tackle.
Bringing them to the 45-yard line for a first down.
Pass was caught by Gavin Davis of the Warriors.
That one for the speed. We need no position. Let's go. Let's go.
Warriors come out in their spread formation with a back set to the left behind the QB, but we've got a whistle on the play for an equipment violation. Substitution required of the Warriors. Red Devils show a little bit more of an aggressive look on defense here. Looks like we're bringing some pressure from the outside, and we're going to get home with a sack by multiple Red Devils. Nice effective blitz. That's going to bring up 2nd and long. Looks like the sack netted about a 5-yard loss for the Warriors.
15 left in the half.
All right. The Warriors have come out in a formation with 3 receivers to the left, an offset back. And snap is low and on the ground. It looks like the Red Devils are going to recover. There's laundry on the field. They've been airing plenty of dirty laundry tonight. Oh, waving it off. Okay. It's most likely one of those situations where the fumble marker being bag was right next to the flag, so one came out inadvertently instead of the other.
Let's go. Hey, we got our
They'll take
15
over on
back.
29.
We got to get our 15 back. Actually, I love
Red Devil faithful debating over whether or not that counts as the 15 yards back, and they want them both. They want the yards, they want the points, they want everything back. And honestly, it was probably pretty eventful because putting that ball up 15 yards on the kickoff means Ryan kicked it out of the back of the end zone and it's not touched on the return. But speaking of not being touched, look at the move to break it down inside the 10-yard line for the Red Devils. 1st and goal.
Marion Walker for the
That was
Red Devils.
Mr. Walker on the carry. Walker with the run.
Number 16 for your Warriors on the tackle, Lamar Hager.
We've got 1st and goal from about 8-yard line. But the Red Devils coming out with coming out in the gun. Looks like we're going to sprint right, throw it to the corner of the end zone, and just a little bit out of reach. I like the shake up of the play call there. Little sprint right, flood right. All right. Second down and goal to go from the 8-yard line. Williston comes out, and it's base wing T to the left. And looks like we have run the trap up the middle for a touchdown. Is that Mr. Walker again? Walker on the run?
Amari Walker for a touchdown for Williston.
All right. Ryan is lining up the extra point to try to make it 35-6 with 1:35 left in the second quarter. Gets in just under the arms of a Warrior defender, and it's good.
The extra point is good, putting Williston at 35.
With 1:35 left, again, it's 35-6. Williston is starting to assert its dominance in the run game. Ryan absolutely bangs it back deep in the end zone.
Quick announcement. Spectators, there is an F-250 in the parking lot with the alarm going off. License plate IJQN80. F-250 with an alarm going off in the parking lot.
Well, folks watching from home, if you happen to have an F-250 in the parking lot, your alarm is going off. And if you're watching this from the parking lot, well, that's one way of doing it. But let's see the Red Devils play defense live and in person right here with 1:35 left in the second. Pass is complete to the flat, and the Warriors get out of bounds for a gain of 11 yards. Good enough for a first down. Going to be 1st and 10 from the Warriors' 31.
Williston at the 32-yard line with a first down. 129 left in the half.
All right, 1st and 10. We've got trips to the left of the formation with a back split to the right of the QB. Single receiver to the right. And flag on the play. I have a feeling that might be a false start. Yep.
Flag on the play. False start.
We're going to try 1st and 15 from about the 26. Back with trips to the left-hand side of the formation. Ball's on the ground. And what seemed like almost forever for a ball to be on the ground, Williston comes up with a recovery. We're going to try to put some more points on the board before the end of the first half. Okay, you're yeah. It's okay though. We're recording. We'll edit that out of the recording on the end there. All right. Williston back in its shotgun formation, sprints to the right, gets wrapped up in the backfield and taken down for a loss.
Carlos, blue for your Warriors.
It's going to be a tough one. I don't think NVIDIA can do that one. All right, guys. First setback of the game, but right now with the way the offense is producing, that doesn't feel insurmountable at all. We're at second and about 25. Don drops back to pass, completes the screen to Marion Walker, who evades the first tackle but gets tied up with a couple of others. Timeout called for Williston with 27 seconds left in the first half, while we're still trying to put together a scoring drive here at the end. All right. Williston back on. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. It just blocks us off because of the way the sound booth is. All the fans down here on the side of the stand are just a little stunned. Like, because we saw him start to come down with it, but we couldn't see the finish of the play. But
Williston is first and goal.
from the way that it's
18
been
seconds left in the half.
marked off,
Timeout, Williston.
I'll tell you, great little curve and everything here, but it's hard for the fans on this side of the stands to see down past the little, what would you call that, a promenade? If you're watching at home right now, to help other people find the stream that like high school football in the area and might not know it exists yet, please click that little thumbs up button. That will like the stream and help promote it to others who might enjoy it as well. Also, and one of the things that seems to be backwards, to subscribe to the channel is free. Oh, and Amarion, nope, was that Jamari taking the direct snap? And just walks in for the touchdown. So with 13 seconds left in the second quarter.
Great touchdown,
We
Williston.
go up 41-6, trying to make it 42 with the extra point. And Ryan makes it a night of 6
And the
extra
extra point is
points
good with Williston
converted.
at 42, your Warriors at 6.
That's usually a
13
good
seconds left in
couple
that.
weeks worth of extra points, but not tonight.
Make the score more tall. More tall. If you're not, stop.
All right. Lining up for the kickoff. Ryan kicks it to about the 5-yard line. Return starts, but is just met with authority at about the 25-yard line. 5 seconds runs off the clock.
Warriors bringing the ball up to the 23. 8 seconds left in the half.
All right, so we're actually at the 23-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Warriors come out in a spread formation from the gun with the back offset left, drops back, rolls out to the left, but it looks like Timothy Taylor is going to take the fumble to the house and make it another touchdown as the clock expires on the first half, pinning the extra point to try to make it 7 touchdowns.
Williston, Timothy Taylor Jr. bringing the Red
It
Devils
was
a
like,
touchdown.
hey, we're just going to fumble it right into Tim's
And that does mark
chest
halftime.
and let him not even have to scoop and score. Just take the gift and score.
What I'm doing. I know them. Or if you I thought this was
All right, Ryan's trying for his 7th extra point of the first half. And he puts it through. Guys, it's 49-6 at the end of the first half. We successfully completed our first live stream of a half of football for the Williston Red Devils, supporting our local athletes in Williston, Florida. Thank you for tuning in, seeing the stream. We're going to have the full game recording available on YouTube as well. You can always participate in the chat if you would like. The folks can talk ball. We're going to moderate it to keep it from getting to be any sort of things that shouldn't be talked about. But just a little something different that the regular broadcast stations can't support. We're going to support here with Williston Sports Station. As we start building out our media presence, we'll Add in vertical streams for YouTube, vertical streams for Instagram and Facebook. We've got plenty of options there. In the meantime, we're just gonna take a little break with the boys.
So I bad.
All right, everyone. Quick announcement for the 50/50 drawing. We do have the winning ticket. Get your tickets out and ready. The winning amount is $92.50. You can go to the gate for your winnings when I announce your number. Good luck. 334-2992. 334-2992. Anybody yelling? I don't hear anybody yelling. We got a winner.
Sorry, guys, they're starting to play some music here, so I don't want to get the stream copyright infringed. So we just had to mute the field microphone. We'll just try to manage what we can there. Sometimes you can't control it, but when it's on the internet, you got to try to keep it as controlled as possible. Well, guys, what do y'all want to talk about during halftime? Want to talk about whether or not DJ Lagway should start at the football game in Gainesville tomorrow? See whether or not Florida can recover at home against Texas A&M and the Aggies. What's your favorite football game for tomorrow to watch? If it's not the Gators, who are you watching? Or are you just watching everything you can get your eyes on tomorrow? Which, that's a great answer if that's the case. Although checking Twitter right now, it looks like Graham Mertz has been announced the starter tomorrow. What other college football news might we see? We'll try to keep it positive. Well, the expansion of the Pac-12 has stuff swirling about the future of the Mountain West Conference. How do you feel about realignment?
First rounds, yes. Robin Paul Thurston. Congratulations.
If you're an NFL fan, Emmitt Smith's going to be the Mr. Two Bits tomorrow for the Florida game. Also, if you're an NFL fan, how do you feel about injury in the game last night for the Dolphins and how that might affect their season? For all of you fantasy football folks, Christian McCaffrey has been announced that he is out tomorrow, or excuse me, on Sunday, not tomorrow. The Chiefs put Hollywood Brown on the injured reserve today as he's going to need surgery, so he'll be out at least 4 games. So if Hollywood Brown is on your favorite bandwagon Chiefs team, then that could be an impact for you, except they still look pretty good with Rasheed Rice and Xavier Worthy and Pacheco taking the rock and running angry every day. On a positive note, KJ Osborne is the NFL Players Association Community MVP for Week 2 for hosting a Kicks for Kids events at the Boys and Girls Club near him in Massachusetts, giving out shoes, school supplies, and gear for the school year to 50 kids. Well, looks like we're gonna have to talk over some of the stuff going on the songs here. You know, growing up in Williston, I always had plenty to say to friends and family, but when it comes to just talking to myself on a stream, I'm a little bit at a loss for words. If we weren't kind of behind on the stream, from what I just checked on YouTube, I would say, why don't you text me and tell me something you want to talk about? But hey, you're a couple minutes behind right here from the stream delay. That'll be a little something we learned from moderation as it comes to Facebook posts, YouTube chat, and everything else moving forward. Although I have a feeling maybe some better internet would allow us to be a little bit less delay on the live stream. So we'll see. I want to give a special shout out to the folks over at Breed and Pulpwood who, as soon as I show you guys a picture of the amount of game film that they amassed over the course of the years that they donated for use and documented on the channel, it's going to blow your mind. I mean, we've got stuff all the way back to what I thought was about 1995. We got some mid 90s Absolute slugfest, Williston versus Chiefland. I'm also fairly certain that I've got the 1997 game of Williston versus Chiefland, where we might have the only L on that year for Chiefland and that team included linebacker for the Baltimore Ravens, Jarrett Johnson, when they beat Lafayette 49-28 to win state. So Chiefland is currently playing in Chiefland and celebrating the 27th anniversary of their state title because Lafayette has come to town. Let me see if I can't get you a score update from Chiefland. We'll see if some of the folks in Chiefland text me back, but I made sure to tell them that we were up 49-6 down here, so they may not like that news and not text me back. We'll see. Got about 4.5 minutes until the start of the second half. It's a nice football field, but it is definitely in the middle of just about nowhere down here in Zephyrhills. To drive in is rural area, then all of a sudden a bunch of neighborhoods that look like they've been recently built, nice neighborhoods too. And then this new football field that the turf is amazing, by the way. Looks like they've put a lot of effort into this and they're trying to build their football program up. I know we're the beneficiaries of decades of established tradition and history, which is one of the main objectives of the channel, to try to preserve some of that history and continue to give the young athletes in Williston a platform to promote themselves, show off their highlights, allow coaches, family, and friends or other interested parties tune in from all over the country if they would like. All right, let's check in We got a minute 40 until the second half will kick off. We got Zephyrhills warming up down in section of the end zone to my right. All right, the ESPN college football poll on YouTube right now with 40,000 votes says pick one of the following four QBs: Carson Beck, Quinn Ewers, Shadur Sanders, or Jalen Milroe. Put your guesses in the chat as to which one has the most vote. Let me know why DJ Lagway isn't on there and which one you think I should pick before we see the results. We got about 30 seconds before the end of halftime, so we're going to say 30 seconds. We're going to see how long the stream delay is, right? I mean, right now, I think you got to say it's between Quinn and Milroe in terms of just pure performance. Beck's probably got the best supporting cast to go with it. Shador has a lot of talent, but I haven't seen near the same performance from him as I've seen from the other three. So I'm going to go with Quinn, and with over 40,000 votes cast, we got Quinn Ewers at 51%. We'll see. Right now, we get some good audio out in front. You can pick up some from the headset, but not much because I've got some noise cancellation. But this, well, they added another couple minutes to halftime here. Looks like all the starters are done for the night from what we're hearing from QB1 on the sideline. So get ready for a second half of seeing the future of Williston football with your depth on offense and defense, and let's see if we can't find out what's happening with the next year or two of Williston football. All right, everybody. Williston's coming our way on the side of the stands for the second half, so hopefully they can keep pouring it on to get us some good highlights down at this side of the field.
Oh, Adrian, Big Tamika got y'all this one. Let's take it. When we say trip, normally, one nigga say trip, all of them look.
Everybody's set up and ready to play, but we still got a little bit of time on the halftime clock, so I'm not sure what we're going to do.
Mr. Big, Mr. Big, now he's gonna win the right. Go down there and get the other kid off this because I'm supposed to be here. We got his way.
All right, are we finally going to get kicked off for the third quarter here? Warriors of Zephyrhills Christian Academy will attempt to put a little bid on this game. We're currently up 49-6 if you're just tuning in. And if you didn't hear me a moment ago, looks like we're going to get to see the reserves all the second half as we get them a little bit of experience with future Williston football. And kick is back through the back of the end zone. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the touchback from the 20 for the Red Devils. All right, let's see what gets put together for offense here. Oh my gosh, they've been watching the old film. That looks almost like the wishbone. And a carry by Marion Walker. Goes for about 5.5 yards. It's going to be second down and medium.
Bringing them up to the 25-yard line. 2nd and 6.
And Jamari Williams breaks through the middle for a gain of about 15. Takes it to the 40-yard line for the Red Devils. It's going to be 1st and 10 as it looks like we're just going to chew yards up the middle and chew the clock.
40.
Try to shorten the game with the number of possessions. 2 minutes have already burned off the clock for a kickoff and 2 plays. We're in a single wing. And nice run. Breaks off a gain of about 27. They're going to line up right in front of us here. Oh, I misplaced the spot. It was a 25-yard gain. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Warriors side of the 35-yard line.
The ball for the Williston Mene.
Man, I tell you, I haven't seen single wing football in a while. And when it's going, isn't it? We've got a flag for a false start or illegal procedure. Either way, it's back it up 5. 1st down again.
Ball's on the 40.
I tell you, when I played for Williston, we ran a lot of wishbone, but we never ran single wing. And I like seeing some of this. This is just line it up, smash mouth football. And we're our timing's a little off on this shotgun snap with single wing. We got another false start because you could see the snap count went, but we were just a little bit off on the timing.
1st and long, ball on the 35.
All right, we're back in single wing. And we just really line up and don't let them know exactly who's getting the ball because we've got 2 guys in the backfield taking snaps, and it's just beautiful and simple, guys.
The 1st down. 2.
No, they said 1st down, but we didn't quite get back into our section there. So it's going to be about 2nd and 7 from the 32-yard line after we had gotten to the 35 on our original 1st and 10. And this time, Marion takes the snap and pushes forward for a gain of 12 and a Williston first down. I tell you what, if we score a touchdown on this drive with nothing but single wing, you got to like and subscribe because you're not getting smash mouth single wing football like this anywhere else, guys. This is beautiful.
Let's go. Beat him in the box. Let's go. Right at you. Coming right at you.
Oh my goodness. Bacon and bacon. But in the end, only gets back to about the original line of scrimmage.
Warriors keeping Williston from the game on what? 2nd and 10.
This is your first game seeing single wing football ever. Let me know in the chat and I'll make sure to share some resources that show what single wing football is all about. It's an interesting wrinkle to put on film combined with our wing tee. It'll just give a little something extra for people to have to think about and prepare for every Friday night. But we've got some big boys lined up front. Snapping directly to a back. And we got a false start here. Our timing is just a little off on this. Like, I think we'll get there eventually with it. Williston fans are asking for their 15 yards back off of that one. I don't know that we'll ever really get those yards back, but it looks like we can keep grinding for them.
Not 12. Let's go.
We're going to have a water break because if you're not keeping track at home, we've burned 7 minutes off the clock so far with this first drive in the second half, playing some old school single wing football. So we got offense huddled up over here, getting it coached up. I'm going to try to get one on Facebook here for you guys in a little bit. The Chiefland Indians are up 16-6 at the end of the first half of their game. So we're going to see if we can find out the rest of the county is winning or not. If anybody knows any scores from Bronson, let me know. Checking in on the Hawthorne game.
Tackle for the Warriors.
Hawthorne is up 14-7. They're kicking off their second half. If we could do this like NFL Red Zone and Octabox it or anything, we could pull up the Hawthorne game for you. Thanks for letting me know that the music wasn't coming through on the stream. That's a nice little learning experience for me to know how to keep the stream active and not getting taken down from something else outside there. Appreciate your feedback. And we have illegal procedure against the Red Devils where they're just trying to back us up a little bit. Maybe we'll get that 15 back eventually. We've got a good clear look down the line here. Nice little run out to the 25-yard line. Little extracurricular activity at the end of the play in the secondary. I didn't really get you a good shot of that, but Right now, we've got a 4th down from the 25. It looks like we're going to attempt a 42-yard field goal. Hopefully, we don't try to make it 47 and we can get this snap off here. All right. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Nope. We definitely had the distance. I couldn't pan fast enough. I'll get better at that. Crowd is tempting to ask coach if we can do a 47-yarder, which it looks like we're going to try. Single wing football and 47-yard field goals. I'll take things you don't see in a football game for 2,000, Trebek. Just short. He had the accuracy, just didn't have the distance. And the running clock is in place. We are currently ticking off time at 1:50 left in the 3rd quarter. I'm not exactly sure that's where the football goes after the missed field goal attempt, but we'll roll with it. Benefits us this time. Maybe that's that 15 yards back right there. We'll check, but it's trips to the right. Quarterback's got plenty of time to throw. He's looking for something, but all he finds is a sack for a loss of about 10. It's going to be 2nd and 20. We've got spread formation with twin receivers to both sides. Quarterback tries to throw it out to the flat to a running back, but they weren't on the same page. All right, with the running clock, we have the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going to switch sides.
I'd like to take a moment to thank our referees, line judges, side judges, back judges, sorry guys. Lee Elk, Jay Carpenter, R. Roper, and S. Legere. Thank you for helping us out tonight, gentlemen. Sorry if I botched your names.
All right, getting ready to start the 4th quarter. No points in the 3rd, but with the running clock and the single wing in full effect, didn't really expect much, but let's see if we can preserve the 43-point margin of victory. Red Devils have a single high. Thank you. They're dropping back to a 2 high shell. with trip to the left. Quarterback takes a step up in the pocket and picks up a couple of yards. We're still at this angle over here.
Warriors, number 9, Tyson Norton.
It's hard to show exactly what happens on that corner of the field.
Giving the Warriors a few yards on the play. Balls on the 16, fourth down.
It's 4th and long from the Warriors' 16-yard line. The running clock has us at 11 minutes 20 seconds left as the Warriors line up in punt formation. Looks like the Red Devils don't really believe too much about the punt, but he gets off a nice little 30-plus yard punt to put the Red Devils back on their side of the field at the 44-yard line.
Have the ball on 43.
Offense is huddled up on our side of the field. Let's see what Coach has for us tonight. Really? All right. We're getting a run off to the right side. Picked up a gain of about 6 yards.
Come on, defense, let's go!
As we're lining up for 2nd and 4, want to make sure everybody gets a chance to recognize our 2024 Williston Red Devils. Number 0, Mario Walker. Number 1, Ezekiel Taylor. Number 2, Ian Mana. Number 3, Giovanni Wright. Number 4, Cameron Mana. Number 5, Chris Roush. Number 6, Timothy Taylor Jr. Number 7, Anthony Chapman. Number 8, Maverick Jones. Number 9, Ryan Gagne. Number 10, Markel Johnson. Number 12, Bryson Willis. Number 14, John Jazikoff. Number 15, Willie Whitehurst. Number 16, Byron Penny. Number 17, Demir Williams. Number 20, Terrence Marshall. Number 22, Jamari Williams. Number 23, Keandre Williams. Oh, we're breaking through. And I think we're going to get Pater. We're real close. We're out inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal. Mr. Mana shows he's the man. All right, where'd I leave off? I think I was at number 28, Noah Robinson. Number 30, Corbin Atkinson. Number 32, Rashad Jones. Number 33, Kieran Neal. Number 45, Christopher Maria. Number 47, Deontay Brown. Number 50, Chase Baker. Number 52, Braxton Micheletti. Number 53, Jackson Zonin. Number 55, Jackson Ridgway. Number 56, Steve Jennings. Oh, and look at the beautiful fade. Wow. I really wish that one wasn't cut off by the stage because that was an absolute dot of a throw. That looked like that was Kyron Penny completed
Bringing
to
into the
number
end zone for
8,
Williston for a
Maverick
touchdown.
Jones. That was great execution on the fade route. I mean, back shoulder. You couldn't ask for much better. All right, I think I was on number 57, Demarion Wesley. Oh, let's see about the extra point. And it's good. With 6.5 minutes remaining in the game, your Red Devils are up 56-6. All right, we've got number 58, Kamari McDonald, number 60, Namari Collins, number 61, Azariah Taylor, number 62, Cohen Curry, number 63, Ethan Curry, number 64, Aiden Hilty, number 65, Adrian Robinson, number 67, Darian Peterson, number 70, Brogan Micheletti, number 72, Rafe Lawrence, number 74, Dari Thomas, number 77, Jalen Nelson, number 88, Ramey Webb, number 92, Tremaine Daniels, and number 99, Davian Donald. Your manager's assistant team are Hunter Garber, Keegan oh, my phone's a little bit there, so Keegan Vamer, Jacob Whitehurst, Ford Fugit, and Memphis Jones. Your gentlemen in charge of football operations are Greg Yancey, Ricky Duncan, Ty Mercer. The athletic trainer is Andy Clark. Your assistant coaching staff is Randy Garrett, Caleb Duke, David Vaughn, Lamar Waters, Mike McKeel, Matthew Burke, John Russell, Gerard Warren, Chris Nugent, and Tyson Heron. And the tackle is made just past midfield. And we've got some yellow laundry on the field again. Let's see what the call is on the field. Sideline infraction. What? And I did not make out that call. But it was against the Warriors. Your athletic director for Williston High School is Lamar Waters. Your principal is Dr. Emily Hancock. And your head coach leading the Williston Middle High School Red Devils tonight is Robbie Blewett. A football program like this takes a village, though. So we want to thank all the fans for coming out to support the Red Devils tonight, making the 2-hour drive down to Zephyrhills. Want to thank the fans tuning in on YouTube and Facebook with the updates. And we want to thank the parents, the football players, for supporting their kids coming out, participating in the extracurricular, giving it their all, and really doing right by Williston Athletics tonight. As that pass goes incomplete, pencils down the seam on the left side.
Second and 10, balls on the 41. 4 minutes and counting left in the game.
Our boys were escorted down here tonight by a couple of Levy County Sheriff's deputies. Thank you, gentlemen. Red Devils get plenty of looks against this spread tonight. And that that was almost picked off. He jumped that flat route. He was maybe an inch and a half away from putting us back on offense. You know, it's a good night when we're up by 50, and you see the assistant coaches on the sideline still coaching hard, trying to get the most out of the second and third stringers for Williston. Pass ball is incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Fourth down, Miles on the 41. 2:30 left in the game.
Williston is defending the spread with 2 high safeties. Ball is up in the air. And it's picked off. We were close to it. We kept acting like we were going to do it. And we pulled off the pick by number 1, Ezekiel Taylor. Great pick, young man. Williston is going to take over on offense. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Looks like we're going to get a couple of snaps in. And we're taking the buck sweep for a big gain. Looks like we're right there at the mark for 1st down. Whether or not they give it the full 10 or... Oh, coaches are getting the team ready for the handshake at the end of the game here, but feels like we're going to get one last play off on offense. Let some of the young guys run it. We're in our traditional wing tee, strong to the right-hand side, and we take it up the middle for a gain of about 7. Well, we've got a flag on the play. They wave it off as they let the running clock take over and call it a game.
Next week's game for Varsity is away. Zephyrhills will be traveling to Flagler Palm. Our middle school will be playing out once more next week on Thursday if you'd like to come out and support them. ACA versus
I
your
want to thank
Warriors next
everybody
week
for
Thursday.
joining us tonight.
Have a safe trip
We
home, everyone.
appreciate
Thank
you.
you for coming out.
Stay safe,
And again,
and we'll see you
also for your
on the
for our
next one.
senior missions trip. Thank you, everyone.
I showed mine like video I made, like that's fire.